Welcome back, my friends. My name is Frank. In this video, I want to give you a writing tip. But before I do that, I want to remind you to please follow me on TikTok and, of course, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Make a comment and like the video as well because every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. Now, on with the video. As some of you guys know, I'm not only a voice actor and a writer, but I also have a real job, too. I work nighttime security. I'm not going to say where I work or what company I work for because I'm not allowed to, but I do nighttime security. One time, I was talking to somebody walking out, told them what I do, and I write books and that kind of stuff, and I told them how I put all these little details into the Olivia wrestling books. When's the character's birthday? What their age are in the books? How much Olivia grows in muscles throughout all three books? If somebody dies or somebody doesn't die? Drama, suspense, haircuts, all that stuff is little minor details that you have to keep track of in a little sheet of paper or on a Word doc or whatever. You have to know your characters and you have to know your details of the story. And the funny thing was, this guy says, that sounds like homework. And to which I said, yeah, it kind of is like homework, but I love doing it. You see, some people have the ability to know their characters and their stories so well, it's all in their memory of their head. And that's how my stories start off. I usually write an outline from the memory in my head of these particular stories that I'm writing, but I also enjoy mapping everything out. Am I perfect? No. But if I map the story out, it'll make things a lot smoother and things will make a lot more sense, especially if you know the details of it, and I'll make less mistakes as well. Let me move on to a different story. I have a bio for each character in my Turkana comic book series. Now, I don't have a tagline for the whole series yet. That's the one thing I haven't done, but I know all the characters very well. I know what they look like. I know what they act like. I've been doing Turkana since 2016. I know these characters very well. As for the Taming of April, I have a tagline for that story, which is, can a wild girl find true love? I know the characters very well because I outlined the entire story. When I was writing it, I knew the whole story was going to take place within 2 years. Because this way you get to see the characters grow to a great, fantastic ending. And another book that I'm working on, a horror book called Azrael, the Story of Steve James, that book needs every little detail with precise precision. Like I'm carving a diamond. And when people eventually read that book and you get to the end, you understand why every little detail has to be precise. That's why on that story, I mapped the entire thing out. In closing, if you're a writer, I urge you to map things out. First, write an outline, then map things out. It will make your work as you're writing the book a lot easier. And finally, before I close out the video, I'm going to remind you that I wrote the Turkana comic book series. Currently, there are 7 comic books in the series, and I also wrote this book right here, which is a romantic comedy novel called The Taming of April. If you're wondering about the wrestling books, well, I haven't quite finished those yet, but I'm going to have a Kickstarter for them starting up really soon. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and as always, thank you for your support.